This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The give on the inside. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off with?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And on third down, they find a way to get the ball to the back end space and move the chain.
And that's a play the defender would like to have back. They like to think that they can cover running backs on these types of angle routes, but they're just not good enough on...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got fourth and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll keep it himself. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point is good. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Strickland. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Back to pass. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money you just have to make that catch. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Strickland. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Just keeps slinging it. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This one's complete. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Might be changing the route. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Well, with hindsight being what it is, 2020, you might have been better off just to try to get the yard. Instead, you really put yourself in a bad situation just eating it on that blitz.
Maybe just being a little too aggressive offensively, right, Reese? I mean, you're in a 3rd and 1 situation. Everybody in the stadium's expecting you to hand it off, so you try to sneak one by the defense and maybe take a shot. But the defense, they were one step ahead, dialing up the blitz and getting home for the sack.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the air, it's Jennings. Caught over the middle, it's Knight. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, SMU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Grab near the marker. It's Tyson. He's loose. He's at the touchdown. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Mississippi State was anything but dominant, but the Bulldogs are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the LCON. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field. SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out.
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So first down here as they go back to work. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Strickland.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williamson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Tyson. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate moving forward.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Hold and fire complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. Throws it back. Oh, they're after him. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Finds his man. It's Williamson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
It's complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some just steamrolling the defense. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. to the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Pulls it fired complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Knight. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Got a man. It's Hudson. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mustangs. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Strickland. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the front.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Dropping back, it's Jennings. With the catch, it's Brinson. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Throws it back. Pocket breaking down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Strickland. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. Third and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. It's first down from the 37-yard line. That's caught. It's Williamson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 33. Brings up second down.
Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Release to the back. That pass is incomplete. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Wants to throw again. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Tyson. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he's in for the touchdown. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Push down for the tackle.
And they try to pass for it, and they complete the pass, and you just need a little second effort, something to break a tackle and maybe get in the end zone, but they weren't able to get it.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Quickly complete.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Renson. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Mustangs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Well, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Oh, a double pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Throws it back. Bringing the heat. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Dumps it to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Tyson. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. You want to create favorable matchups, and the angle route against a backer is a good way to do it.
Yeah, and especially if you're going to run man-to-man, that's hard. That's hard for a linebacker to run with a fast tailback. But if I can play a little bit more zone and stay in my zone and anticipate the quarterback throwing that route, makes it a little bit easier to defend in the future.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch, it's Williamson. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. The throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because first and second down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth.
Hauls it in the first down and more. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Spits it out to the back. Into the end zone for a touchdown. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harden. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There he goes. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle here for the offense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Flushed out of the pocket. And some room to work. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll go back to work on offense. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to run it. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
He runs it back at the 33. And that's a
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Laterals it back. Here comes the Heat. Heat's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things,